Hey guys, JoeKing here, and for the Q&A. Now you guys have asked a lot of questions, like 40, 50, or 60, I don't even know how much. But you've asked a lot of questions, and I'm going to be answering them in this video. Now I'm going to answer every single question that's in my comment section of the video that I released yesterday. So if you add more comments, I probably won't answer them very much. And if you have any more questions, you can put them in the comment section below of this video, and I'll try to answer them. But this just goes over all the questions that you guys had yesterday. I'm just going to be scrolling through them, trying to answer all of them. So this video might be pretty long, but if you did leave a question yesterday and you want to see it answered, then it will be answered within this. So you can just kind of scroll through the video and hope that you can see your question. So yeah, with all that said, let's get this started for the Q&A. I want to make this not way too long, but it'll probably end up being like half an hour. I don't know, we'll see. But the first question, will you be doing any more league guides? It's been a while. So JerryBear357, I will probably not ever be doing any more league guides on this channel, but eventually if I ever get more back into league, I might do some league guides on a new channel, but probably no, just because I haven't been playing much league. Next, did Diddy deserve the nerf? I'd say Diddy was a little bit too good. He deserved a nerf, but not as big as he got. I think that Diddy should have just not, like, his, hoo-ha should have been gone. But other than that, I don't really feel like he deserved much of a nerf. I mean, it really wasn't way too bad. And now we have Sheik, who's a little bit less fun to play against. I actually had more fun playing against Diddy than Sheik. Next, John Cena or nah? Of course, John Cena, 100%. Let's see, my favorite Smasher. I don't really know exactly. I really like to watch Mango when I'm watching Melee, and then when I'm watching Smash 4, I actually do indeed like watching people like Esam or watching people like Zero. I just like watching the high level players just to see exactly how they play the game. So that's just something nice I like to do. If you needed a secondary, who would it be? For me, I was pretty much picking up Falco as a secondary, but I'd like to pick up Wolf if he ever comes out, and that would be nice. Let's see, what's in do you like? I don't know what that means. And how old are you? That's up for you to decide. I'll tell you in a future video. Let's see, the next one. Which of the Smash Bros. Did you enjoy playing the most? Well, for me, I started playing Smash Bros. In Melee, actually, but I played it really casually when I was younger. That was my first Smash Bros. Game, pretty much, and then I played 64 later. I played Brawl quite a bit, probably the most game that I've ever played, and then, of course, I played a lot of Smash 4, but Smash 4 is probably my favorite game, to be honest. I probably like Smash 3DS a little bit more, just for the fact that when I played Smash 3DS, everybody was brand new, you didn't know what everybody was doing, and you didn't know all the combos. It was just a lot of new stuff. So when the Wii U version came out, it wasn't quite as, hype, but the controls were a lot better, so definitely Smash 4 and Smash 3DS probably in particular. Next, why do you like the Smash Bros. Series? I know I do like it, but I like to see other people's reasonings. Well, Axel, Purple-Haired Pirate Rodriguez. I like the Smash Bros. Series mainly because I have a big connection with it, of course, with Melee, just casually with some friends. I've played a lot of course, Brawl, as I've said, and I really like Nintendo. So, pretty much Nintendo is my favorite, console. I haven't really ever bought any of the other consoles, to be honest. I played a lot at my friend's house, but Nintendo and PC Master Race are probably my favorite consoles. And Pokemon was, my favorite game in general. So, seeing a lot of those characters in Smash 4 and just in the Smash games kind of got me into playing Smash Bros. I don't actually play any of the Pokemon characters, but I don't know why, but I just don't like them, but, whatever. First, of course, Mr. Person Sir. Let's see the next section. My question, who do you think is the worst character in Smash 4? Well, I don't know. When a lot of people ask this question of, who's the worst, of course the best is kind of, not exact, but you can kind of answer. You can be like, Pikachu's one of the best, Sheik's one of the best, and all those different type of people. Maybe Diddy Kong's still one of the best-ish, Zero Suit Simon, something like that. But when you talk about the worst character in the game, it's really hard because I feel like the worst are just the people that haven't really been played enough. So a lot of the time people say the worst characters are like Palutena, Mewtwo, people say they're like Ganondorf, maybe, I'm trying to think, Lucina. I don't really know exactly what people say are the worst, but that's what I've seen a bit of. But I wouldn't really say they're the worst characters in the game. I just say there really aren't, there aren't too many players playing them, and they just don't have much development for them. So I'd probably not say I can know the worst character in the game. I know that Mewtwo's probably one of the least underdeveloped, and he doesn't have a lot going for him, but I still think that he's pretty strong and he definitely can win. And I think even in this game, the worst character in the game, I don't know who it is, but the worst character in the game I feel like can still beat even the best character in the game. It's just really hard, but I feel like it can happen. It's not like a 100% loss, and we have seen some upsets, definitely. So this is a Q&A for me. So what is your favorite Pokemon? Barbaracle. Now, I never actually played I never got Barbaracle. I was playing the X and Y playthrough when I did Y for myself. I never caught him. I never found him. But after I played through the whole game, after I found all these Pokemon, I started playing a bit of competitive. I just put Barbaracle on every single team. Shell Smash with White Herb. I just love that Shell Smash, Cross Chop, all those different moves with Barbaracle. He would just one-shot people. And of course, I voted for him on the Smash ballot because I'm a troll. and I'd say you should vote for him, but it's a bit too late for the Smash ballot. But yeah, Barbarical, which is weird, but yeah. What made you want to start doing YouTube? Actually, it was when I was doing Minecraft. I saw this guy, and his name was, I can't remember exactly. There was a server called MCPVP, which was like hardcore games, essentially. I think I did Minecraft a little bit before that, but still, that pretty much started me doing it. I think it was Saints of Games. Him and some other people definitely made me start wanting to do YouTube. And of course, just seeing a lot of other people doing it. Now, of course, starting Smash Bros. YouTube, pretty much my mom, after a while, like, just kind of told me that I should start doing something other than Minecraft because I was really bad at it. It was kind of weird, but I just stopped essentially because she was like, it's kind of weird. I don't like it that much. So I just stopped for a while. That was weird. I don't know. I don't want to explain that. But after that, I pretty much just started a new thing, and I decided Smash Bros is probably my favorite genre other than Minecraft, and I don't like Minecraft that much anymore, but Smash Bros is probably my favorite. So now I've started to do Smash Bros, and I looked at people like Zero. I looked at people like Alpharet. I mean, I looked at all these different people, tried to do styles similar to theirs, and I've kind of caught on to my own little style, and I hope that you guys enjoy that. Let's see who's my favorite YouTuber. My favorite YouTuber, probably for a while, was Huzzy Games, which is a League of Legends YouTuber, or Foxdrop, or GBay99. My favorite YouTubers are all League of Legends YouTubers. I don't really play League that much anymore, like really at all. I just play with some friends. But League of Legends, I feel like, has some great YouTubers, so I really always want to try to do stuff like them. I just love their YouTubers. Not really their funny YouTubers, I just like their informative YouTubers, and that's just kind of what I want to be like. And let's see, what is your favorite? What is my least favorite Smash Bros. Character? Well, my least favorite in design, I don't know. I really don't like Duck Hunt Dog. I don't know why. I never really actually played Duck Hunt as a kid. All I played was like games on the PC pretty much, like those really crappy like Tonka and like Roller Coaster Tycoon. They weren't crappy, but you know, those type of games, and Lego Island 2. So I played those, but I never really played SNES or NES or whatever, so I never really got much connection to Duck Hunt Dog, and I just found him kind of annoying when I saw him in the game, and I didn't like his playstyle of keeping away, like, purely, that's all he does. And on the 3DS, it was really hard to deal with him just because of the 3DS lag and all that other stuff. So I'd say Duck Hunt Dog is personally my least favorite Smash Bros. Character. But at the same time, I think he is really cool. I just don't like the character, but I do like his moveset. So I don't know. I'm sorry if you like Duck Hunt Dog. That's just my personal opinion. And of course, that's just about it. I don't know why. It's just kind of how it went. So please upload the Q&A stream. Of course, Q&A is going to be on YouTube. And stream, I'll probably upload some streams on YouTube so people can watch them later on. What's my name? Yeah, my name is Joe. It is legit Joe. Yeah, so my name is Joe, or Joey, or Joseph, or whatever. So yeah, this guy's right. Excalibur Sword, my name's Joe. And then, yes, I do go by Damage, just so that I can copy Shofu. You know, you gotta be the Shofu copy. So that's just in some tournaments and other stuff. I don't know why. So next, by Usasha. I'm sorry if I don't read all your names. I'm answering your questions at least. Who's your favorite character? Is it Lucas because of your icon? And lastly, why is your YouTube name JoeKing? Any backstory? Okay, so my favorite character in the game, as far as backstory, well, I've never actually played Fire Emblem. I'm not Fire. Sorry, I've never actually played Earthbound 3, or not Earthbound 3, Mother 3. So I've never really played with. Oh, here we go. I never really like played Lucas's game, so I guess he's not my favorite like character. But I really, really love his playstyle. I want to get into playing Mother 3, but I have played some of it, like half of it. But eventually, I just watched a video about the rest of it, watched a Let's Play. So I really love its background, but I haven't played it, so I guess I couldn't say he was my favorite character. But as far as like moveset and stuff, Lucas is definitely my favorite. I love to be able to space, but I also love to be able to go in. I love to be able to be a lot of floatiness. Lucas is kind of like Luigi, which was my first main, but he's a little bit different. He's not used quite as much, and I just kind of like his playstyle a little bit more, his floatiness, and his up B, his recovery. I just like a lot of stuff a little bit more. And yeah, it is Lucas, definitely. So lastly, why is your YouTube name JoeKing? Any backstory behind it? Well, I had a friend a while back that made my Twitter name Jokes, like Joe KS's in League of Legends, KS, Killsteal. And then I think one of us was making a joke about joking, like we were joking around, so then we were like, oh wait, JoeKing. And then it's kind of a pun, so it just kind of stuck. And I like it. I mean, and it also had that nice crown, as you can see over there, so I like it. So that's just kind of what it is. Not much of a backstory, but just kind of what happened. And I feel like it's an okay name. Other than that, I use Joe the Bandito because I don't know why. I just like that also. My main before Lucas was Luigi. I still actually quite like Luigi. After his nerf, I don't really like him way too much anymore, but the Easy Bake was definitely very fun to go through. And favorite Smash Bros? Probably, yeah, once again Smash 4, but Brawl I had a lot of fun with, but Brawl was a lot more casual. I played it really casually. So, Smash Kid, congrats, I got here yesterday, so I'm gonna think I was the 10,000th, even though you wasn't. I wasn't. Well, Smash Kid, you're the 10,000th in my heart. Connor McGrath. You reached 10K before ESAM. Think about. Therefore, how mad is ESAM? ESAM is mad as crap. I don't know ESAM at all. Oh, it's really cool to think that I beat ESAM, though, to the 10K mark. I mean, I upload a lot more often, but still, he's pretty famous, so it's kind of cool. I bet he's going to pass me eventually, probably pretty quickly, but whatever. It's really cool that I got that, at least. Do you hope to start going to Rivals of Aether tournaments? I actually do really hope to do that. I've been to some Smash 4 tournaments, but the Utah scene is not very strong at all, so whatever, and I'm not the best player in the world either. I like to think I'm pretty good, and I can give some tips, but mechanically I'm not the best. But as far as Rival of Aether tournaments, I'm trying to do some ones online. I'm hoping that I can start some ones just for, like, worldwide, and I hope that just eventually Utah will start doing some Rivals of Aether tournaments. I know that there's a few, but not way too much, to be honest. So let's see, the next one, Karokezu, whatever. What's your opinion on the DLC so far? I love all the DLC characters, to be honest. I love Lucas, of course, because he's my main. I was going to main Roy for a while. Roy's really fun. He has a lot of combos. He's really, like, go in. He gets a lot of kills. His side smash is a bit jank, but other than that, I think he's really cool. And then Ryu, I just really like how technical he is, but I was kind of disappointed by Ryu because really a lot of his moves aren't usable. Or, like, they can be usable, but no one ever uses them. Like, friggin' his down tilt, most of the time people just use the short one and the up tilt and all the different tilts. His, like, jab, people don't really do the long kick very often. I don't know. His 2 of every move just don't seem to be used way too much, which kind of was a disappointment to me, but, you know, whatever. And also, Ryu just kind of feels a bit weird in my hands, but maybe it's just because I'm not very good as him. He's probably one of my least played characters, so yeah. What are your thoughts as Kirby as a main? I think Kirby is really good. He has a lot of good matchups, or at least even matchups, and especially with his forward throw, forward air, re-grab, combos, and stuff like that, I think he's good. Don't spam that down B. Just saying. And don't spam side B, whatever. And also he can get, like, suck people up. That's kind of cool. That's pretty cool. And in Melee, he was the best because you could get the Kirby side. So next, let's play M forever. I don't know what M stands for. Okay, never mind. What's my favorite video game character and game? Well, of course, my favorite character is Ganondorf. But my favorite game is Pokemon Y, actually. Or Leaf Green. It's one of those two. I love those games. I just love... I wouldn't say a certain Pokemon, actually. I'd say all the Pokemon games are my favorite games. Speaking of my favorite game, the first game I got, other than one of the PC games, you know, that my whole family had, was Pokemon Leaf Green. My brother had Fire Red, so we'd play it on cartridge all the time. I played that game a lot. I learned how to beat it extremely fast. I, like, got 6 Mewtwo's and then fought my friend with the 6 Mewtwo's. And yeah, I played that game a lot, and it was really fun. I love Pokemon Leaf Green, and eventually I might do a Let's Play of it, but probably not because people don't really want to see that way too much. But whatever. My thoughts on Zero losing to Seagull. Oh, personally, I don't like Sonic way too much. I just hate his playstyle. I mean, it's pretty cool. I like the Sonics that don't camp. The ones that go all ham, I think pretty fun. Seagull's okay, but I don't know. Zero's the hero, and now he went from zero to hero to zero, all the way back, just like in whatever the show. Alex Rodriguez, who did I vote for the ballot? I voted for Barbarical, once again. I'm a troll. My reasonings made no sense either. I was just like, I love him, and his Shell Smash... Actually, let me explain this. His Shell Smash would make so much sense. You know Wii Fit Trainer's down B, how it does that little thing, extra, like, attack? Shell Smash could be the exact same thing, but a little bit different, you know? Like, you press it, and it makes your speed a lot faster, and you attack a lot more, but you take a ton more damage. That would just be so cool. And of course, he's a Pokemon, so he could have a lot of moves. I think that's just really cool. So once again, Smash Ballot, Barbarical. Who do I expect is going to make it into the roster? Wolf. Oh, maybe a indie game. I'm expecting one of the indie game, either Shantae or Shovel Knight. I'm expecting one of them to maybe get in. And then, I don't know, maybe King K. Rool? I don't know. I don't really like K. Rool way too much personally, but I think he might get in. Quick before the ballot ends, predict is who's going to win. So, just as I said, Wolf, I'm betting is going to win. Also, I love your content. Keep going. Thank you. I've actually been going pretty fast, so thank you all for joining. I know a lot of people are just brand new. Yep. So then, Angel Munzo Munoz. What the heck? I suck at reading names. I was like your 1,000th sub. That's pretty cool. I think by 1,000 subs, I don't even know. I know that like I had 800 or something from Minecraft or whatever. That was cool. So Sky Uppercut Bot. Yes, I do actually remember you somewhat. So it was one of your first subs. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I remember some of my people. I don't remember people way too well, but I can kind of remember names. So my question, why did you make top 5 videos? I make top 5 videos, or I still do. I don't do it as much, but I make them because I just like to know the top 5 of something. Whenever I look at league content, you know, there's always like top 5 top laners, mid laners, bottom laners, all these different lanes. And I just like to be able to make that for myself, you know? People a lot of times want to know who's good offensive, want to know who's good defensive, and they just kind of learn these playstyles. So then you can just kind of look up a top 5 video, see who's the best at that, and then pick one off of that. So I just kind of like that. I just like to help other people in that way. And I'd like if I could be helped in that way. Because when I was getting into Smash Bros, I knew I kind of liked a little bit more defensive and combo style. But there weren't really any guides on that or any top 5, so it was kind of hard. But yeah, here we are now. So who's your favorite Pokemon? Barbaracle. What's your favorite item? Smash 4. Oh, the Gust Bellows, of course. Before Nerf. That was the best item. Because you just have 4-player... Gust Bellows on 3DS, so good. Smash Ballot, of course, Barbaracle. What do you think of the meme comment sections like Alpharad or Etika's? Isn't my opinion, but in my opinion, isn't that cancer? I don't know. They're kind of funny. I wouldn't say like I love them, but I like my comment section personally. But you know, they're funny sometimes. So, what's your favorite playstyle in Smash? I like defensive playstyles, and I also like combo-oriented playstyles. A lot of people hate defense, which I can get because it's been annoying, but I think it's kind of cool, and combos is just super fun. So, Ekamez, do you think that there'll ever be a Smash 5? I think there probably will, because money. I think that's mainly the reason. Sakurai, I don't know if he'll develop it, but he seems like he's getting kind of done with the Smash Bros. Series, personally. Like, I don't know. I hope that he will, but I wouldn't put too much money on it. Also, what do you think will happen to Smash 4's competitive scene? When Smash 5 gets released, I'm pretty sure Smash 4 will be similar to Brawl. It'll just kind of die. I mean, it's sad, but at the same time, there isn't something like way too good about Smash 4 that like makes it extremely competitive. It's just kind of a good game overall. But Smash 5 is just like the same, but a little bit different, a little bit better with more characters. I think Smash 5 will just kind of kill it. But you know, whatever. I really like Smash 4, and if Smash 5 is similar, I'll be fine with that. Who did you want for the ballot? Barbaracle, of course. Also, I'd enjoy Amiibos. Congrats on 10K. Thank you, and also, a lot of people are saying Amiibos, some people are saying money. I'll just have to see if I can get a P.O. box, because if I can't, then of course I'll have to do a giveaway just with some good old cash. By cash, I mean eShop gift cards, but yeah, whatever. Patch 1.1.1, as Shield Sun changes. Do you think this is a big change or a minor? I think that this is a pretty big change. I mean, it kind of helps as Lucas because you can nair and down air, like across people's shields, and they can't do way too much about it, so that's kind of fun. I feel like it'll break one character that we have no idea who it broke yet. So, one character will get really, really strong. I don't know who it is yet, but I'm sure that'll happen. Somebody will get really strong. Maybe not past Sheik, but some people will get a lot better. And I guess some people also get a lot worse, so that could nerf some people, especially if you have bad frame data already. It could hurt you a little bit, so that's kind of sad, but whatever. Q&A. Who do you think is the most hype Smash Wii U character to see in tournament? And who is the least hype? Cancel post. I'd say one of the least hype, or at least, not personally, I'd say one of the least hype is definitely Sonic. Everybody hates seeing Sonic. I mean, I'm okay with it as long as they're offensive, but if they're like Static Mania and they just kind of run away, I feel like it can get pretty boring to watch them. So I can kind of stop some of that hype. And who I think is the most hype? Well, I think anybody that's mid or low tier that causes an upset. I feel like that's really hype. And any of the high tiers, you just don't really get as hyped for. So whenever you see a mid or a low tier, then I'd say that's when the hype really starts to just show up. So, Chrono Ninja, favorite video game and why? Of course, once again, Leaf Green, and because it was my first game, because I love Pokemon series, and because it's just kind of cool to play with my brother, cool to trade with other people, especially because we had some Pokemon cards at our school, so that's kind of cool. Do you think Rivals of Aether will be more successful, more competitively successful than Smash? And do you think it will spawn a whole new player base, or will Smash Smash players migrate to Rivals of Aether? I think the game is awesome. I love to get a key for Rivals of Aether. Yeah, whatever. The second part, shh. But as far as the first part, and I'm probably going to give away a key if I can. As far as the first part, I think Rivals of Aether, if they can release it on the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, if they can release it on the PlayStation 4 also, as far as like how it's going, I mean, it's already selling well on the Steam, but if they can get it on the PlayStation 4 somehow, and also Xbox One, I feel like it could maybe not get as good as Smash Bros, but I feel like it could get a pretty big scene, and that'd be pretty awesome, because a lot of people that don't have a Wii U would like to play a Smash game, and that's pretty close. Also, I think Rivals of Aether could be more competitively successful, but I think Smash will always be bigger. That's just what I'm thinking, but then again, it could be like what happened to Dota, like, you know, the original Dota. League of Legends got way bigger than the original Dota, so it could do that. I don't know, we'll just get to see in the future. I'd like to see it get big, I love that game, But of course I also love Smash 4, so whatever. So this guy, I subscribed yesterday. Yut. I'm here. Is that gay hype? Okay. What Smash 4 character do I hate going against the most? Well, actually, let me try to think about this. Smash 4 character I hate going against the most would probably... I don't know. It depends on who I'm playing. If I'm playing my main, I don't really hate going against anybody. But if I'm playing somebody that's really slow, then I hate going against Sonic because they just outspeed me. Or if I'm playing with lag, because Sonic does really well on lag personally. So probably Sonic if lag. Otherwise, I don't really hate going against anyone. I think it's pretty fair matches and it's really fun. Would you want Young Link or Pichu with revamped movesets, or Wolf with his main moveset? I want Wolf. I like Wolf's moveset a lot. It's really like Force Burns and Rivals of Aether, and I love Force Burn quite a bit, so I'd want Wolf. I'm probably going to secondary Wolf if he does get into the game, to be honest. Or maybe one of the other DLCs, I don't know. I got to be part of the DLC boys. I'm in secondary Falco, but I don't love him way too much. He's just okay. So other than that, Young Link or Pichu, I don't really like Pichu, to be honest. I want Raichu. Raichu's the best. But Young Link, I mean, we already have Toon Link. I'd rather have like Toon Ganondorf or Toon Zelda or something instead. Nerdy Bob Gaming, do you think this you could do a Twitch tourney in the future, and how far do you think you will get by the end of this year? Well, of course I will be doing a Twitch tourney in the future. Next Saturday I'm actually going to do a tournament, so that's hopefully going to answer that question. It'll be Smash 4, and of course how far will I get by the end of this year? Well, by the rate I've been going for the last few days, I could get to like 12,500 or something, or maybe even more, because it has been about 8 months, but I've been speeding up lately, so I'd say 12,000, 13,000, or 14,000, something around there, I'm guessing. It could get higher, could get lower. I don't know. Hope for the future. So what character do you think has the least potential in the game? I don't know. I guess potential, in my opinion, is just like what they can possibly do in the future, like what hasn't been figured out. So I guess you could, I don't know how to answer this question, because I guess you could say Sheik has so much stuff figured out about her that she doesn't have like much more future potential because she has everything figured out, so she's already super good and already has all potential. But at the same time, if you aren't asking that question, you could be asking like who has the least potential within a fight, and then I don't really know for that. I guess somebody like Palutena. I don't know exactly. I'd say I don't know. I don't know how to answer this question. Sorry, but yeah, maybe Sheik has a lot of potential to win, but she already has so much figured out about her. At the same time, there's a lot more that could be figured out. I don't know. JoeKing, try to do a how-to for Wii Fit Trainer. I actually might start doing some more how-tos again. Probably mostly for the DLC character, though, because when I do how-tos on characters that have already been released, they don't get much views, the hardcore views, and people just don't really like them as much because they already know everything, so it doesn't really be as helpful as just uploading a different video. Tristan Wentzelo, I'd rather have an amiibo, of course. Anyways, how to do online tournaments and how do you get in one? Well, you can get in one just by joining my stream, and then I'll tell you within that. But pretty much how I do it is I use a website called Challenge. I don't remember exactly how it's spelled, but pretty much you just have to join that, and then you're part of the stream and you're part of the tournament. I'll kind of just tell a little bit more about it when I'm going to do the stream. So that's basically it. You just join that, and then you add people, like you add an NID of other people within the stream, and then we just, battle. That's pretty much it. So $10, mate, please. Okay, the big cash. So, Brendan, don't ask us for what we want. You give us what you want us to give. If it doesn't appeal to some people, that's their problem. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've been trying to do that a little bit. It's really nice, though, to know people's opinions, because I don't want to upload something that everybody hates. Sometimes I don't know if I like making a video, but when people give me a lot of support, I'll make more of them, and then I start to like them a bit more. I don't know. Having a lot of support on certain videos kind of makes you want to do them more. Anyways, who do you think should have a different moveset to fit them? Please don't say Ganondorf. Well, I'd say Lucina. I really am not happy with Lucina having the same moveset as Marth. I thought Lucina had so much potential, and then it was the same. I just want Lucina to have something different. I don't know why. I mean, I just want, different. How Roy's is quite a bit different. I want that. Or I want, even if her moveset hasn't changed, I just want her to be a bit faster and a bit less strong. Like, a really fast character. That's what I want out of Lucina. Why do you want to take your channel to the future? Oh yeah, 20k subs, baby. I just want to continue what I'm doing, pretty much. I'm really enjoying what I'm doing. I'm just doing this mainly for a hobby. It's really fun, so just want to keep going with it. So questions, who are your mains? Of course, Lucas, and then probably Falco is my secondary right now, but my secondary switches up a ton, and when the DLC comes out, it'll probably switch up again, so I wouldn't say too strong on that secondary. So questions, let's see. What made you get into Smash Bros? Of course, actually, I originally started playing this. Let me go a little bit more deep into the story. I originally got into playing Smash Bros when my mom, when I was a young kid, my dad and whatever, they sent me to to like one of their friends' kids' house. Like this guy, like these two boys pretty much. So we just played a lot of Smash Bros. Melee and a lot of Star Fox Assault. So pretty much that just got me into it. I just played a lot of Melee and Assault and just started to like Nintendo and Smash Bros. So that's pretty much it. Let's see, what is your main for both Rivals and Smash Bros? So Smash Bros, of course, Lucas, and Rivals of Aether, Maple. I'm just going to stick with Maple. I decided that before the game even came out. I don't know how good Maple is right now, but I'm just going to stick with it for as long as I really can. Okay, sorry for that pause. Somebody just came in. So let me continue this. Also, I noticed it's been 25 minutes, so I lied that this would be a shorter video, and there's still quite a bit of questions left, so I'm really sorry if you wanted a shorter video, but I just wanted to answer everybody's questions, which is a ton of questions. So sorry if you really didn't want to watch this whole thing. You can try to skip to where you are at. I didn't realize it would be so long, but whatever. If you've been watching all this way, then whatever, you're probably going to continue anyway, or you've probably already quit by now, so let's just keep going. Also, yeah, you can just skip through to find your own question. So, do you think Rivals of Aether will get big like Smash? I don't know. I hope so. I really like Rivals of Aether. I hope that they get like as big as each other. Or Smash is still a bit bigger. I don't know. I like both. I want both to get big. Let's see. Who would you like to have in Smash? I'd like Slippy Toad or Barbaracle. Those guys would be so funny. Let's see. How would you rate both your Smash Bros and your Rivals of Aether style in a competitive manner? Well, for my Smash Bros style, of course, I play really defensively. I play with a lot of combos with Lucas, and I try to get a lot of shield pressure. I just try to get a lot of pressure pretty much with projectiles and then go in for some crispy combos. And then with Rivals of Aether, I just go ham. But if I am against somebody that I'm losing against, like if my ham strategy doesn't work, I just run away, plant my down B as Maple, and spam seeds, and then just try to parry everything that they do at me. I know it's a little like really boring to fight against, but that's just what I do, you know? I try to just make myself win in those matches, especially when they're very close matches. All those were my questions. Keep up the good work. Thank you a lot. Nerd Hero 1. Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Race. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! That's right. Actually, a little side note. I got, like, making a lot of my ideas. I got them from Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, a lot of my tournament ideas and stuff like that. A lot of it's from Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I've learned a lot from that game. A lot of tournament stuff, so whatever. So I literally just subscribed this morning and watched some of your videos, but continue to watching. Yes. I have no questions, as I don't know much about your channel, but great job on this 10K. I subscribe to you, as I love what you're doing with this. You're giving characters everybody wants to talk down some love. My main is Dr. Mario and Bowser, pretty much, except A-Star the Third. People usually talk down about my mains. It's great finding a YouTube channel that supports, who supports every channel. And I can't wait to find what you put out. Keep being awesome. I don't know why I couldn't read that. Thank you, JoeKing 101. Let's see, what area do you live in? I live in around the Salt Lake area. Not exactly, I'm not going to tell you, but around there. So just in case I'm in a tournament in my area. What do you think of the new tourney mode? I think the new tourney mode is really, really bad. I hate it. I wish you could do really more customizable tourneys. Have, like, what is it called? Have double elimination and just invite people to your tournaments instead of have random people online. And not have the, I think, 3-minute matches. Yeah. So what do you think about custom moves in Smash? Do you like it or do you hate it? I personally don't really care way too much. Now, the one reason why I don't like them is because people like Mewtwo, people like Lucas, people like Roy, people like Ryu don't have them, so I don't feel like it's really that fair. That's pretty much just my main idea. Like, I don't really feel like it's fair that other people have all these choices while these guys don't. I mean, I get, like, why they don't have them, but at the same time, I don't know. It just doesn't really make it as fair. Do I play other fighting games? I have played some, like, what's it called? Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I played a bit of that. And I want to get into some Street Fighter 5. I probably won't upload it way too much, but that game looks really, really fun. Also, I want to play Pokken Tournament a lot on this channel, so that's why I'm getting into Street Fighter, to, you know, learn a little bit more about that type of game. So, there's that. One of my top 3 picks for DLC. I'd probably pick Wolf, because I want to play him, and he just probably is going to get in anyway. I'd pick, I don't know. Shovel Knight and Shantae I just count as one choice because, you know, I'm hoping one of those two will get in. I'm hoping an indie rep will get in. And then probably for my third choice, as far as, like, who I actually think is going to get in, I'd say maybe King K. Rool, but after that, like, costume, I don't really know. And really, I don't know. Maybe Snake will get in. That'd be kind of cool, but If Snake gets in, they need to get rid of all of his explosives and give him more guns. That's my main thing I hate about Snake. Why does he have so much explosives and no guns? Like, I get kind of why, because the playstyle of the game, but give me guns, please. So yeah, what got me to Smash? There we go. Taco Maker got 4th. So let's continue. Ace Trader Tyler. So hey Joe, I have a couple of good questions for you to answer. So what were you planning on doing before doing YouTube? Actually, I'm planning and still am planning on going into a computer science major or something similar to that, maybe networking and computer science. And still going to do that. YouTube doesn't take way too much of my time, to be honest. I know I upload once a day, but it probably only takes an hour of my time, maybe an hour and a half. I don't know, a lot of people say it takes forever to make their YouTube videos. Mine don't take way too long, so I can continue with my life regularly while also doing YouTube. So I feel like I can just continue doing YouTube while doing other stuff, which is really nice. Do you have some regrets? Do you ever regret some things in your life? I mean, I do. I'm trying to think. I can't really think of an exact moment. Maybe spending so much time trying to get like platinum in League. I've spent way too much time. Maybe that's my number one. But other than that, not really way too much. I honestly don't know Rivals of Aether. So what controller can I use it? And is it a PC game? So yes, it's a PC game on Steam, and it's also going to be an Xbox One game. I use an Xbox One Hori pad, a controller. I love it. Like, it's like a PS4 controller plus an Xbox One controller. It feels really nice. And yeah, PC and Xbox One. So it's pretty, like, most people could get it, I'd say. Most people have PCs. Do I always listen to my subscribers? I tried to listen to them quite a bit. But if it's just pure hate, I kind of just ignore them. Sometimes I ban them. I know some people don't like when they're getting banned. Or I just hide them from my channel. But if somebody's like being like a lot of hate, then I'll just get rid of them. But whatever. Like, you just got to be done. Last question, I promise. How would you approach starting a YouTube channel, like game-based? I really want to start something to community, to get on YouTube. So could you give me a few hints? So I'd say if you want to start a YouTube channel, to be honest, look at what's already doing well. I know that some people say, like, don't copy other people, and I'd say don't copy other people to a point. Now, this is kind of weird. A lot of people don't talk about this, but I'd say you can kind of look at what other people are doing, change it up to your own style, and then release something kind of similar. Because a lot of times, a lot of stuff on YouTube has already been found out. They already know what works, what doesn't work. And yeah, I just say try to find what works and change it a lot so it's still completely your content, but keep it so that you know it'll do well. Like, it's kind of hard to explain, but I'd say that to like start a YouTube channel, like, a lot of people already see all these gameplays of just random people playing on, like, for glory. They don't really commentate that much. Like, that's not going to do well. So if you do that, it's not going to do very well. But if you see, like, a guide for a character, those usually do okay if you put some work to them. So I'd say, like, you could do that. Or some reviews. You can kind of just look at what people do, change it a lot to your own style, your own editing, your own wording, all that different stuff. But still keep it kind of similar. That's just what I like to do, at least. Maybe, other than that, you could do something brand new that nobody's seen before, or do something like music videos, do something like parodies, something like that. But that takes a lot of, like, you have to try to think of that. Like, if you have a great idea that you, like, nobody's ever done before, that you think is a great idea, do it. But if you have no ideas, or if you're just running out of ideas, kind of see what other people are doing, change it up to be your own, and then, yeah, kind of like revamp everything, I guess you could say, to make it even better. So, yeah, I'd say that. And if you want to start a community, just do that. Also reply to all your people and respond to everything they say. Try to respond to it in videos or in the comment section. So yeah, I'd say that. It's kind of weird saying it, stuff like that. Like, it sounds like kind of evil, like stealing their stuff. But it's not, like, you're not stealing it. You're just revamping it, changing it. A lot of people have done this with, like, industries as far as, like, changing technology. Like, computers. The first person that made a computer, there's all these different types of computers now. So, that's what I'd say. And I hope you reach 20K soon. And I'm watching every one of your videos. Keep it up. Thank you a lot, Ace Trainer Tyler. I hope that a lot of people are enjoying these. And I thank you all for saying all these questions. And, of course, skip through if you don't want to see everything. So what do you play other than Smash 4 and ROA at the moment? Well, I've been playing a little bit of Pokemon Y with some friends, but really not way too much. I've been playing a tiny bit of Counter-Strike Go. I've been playing a little bit of League and a little bit of Call of Duty. All those big games. I don't know why. That's just the games I've been playing. And that's pretty much it. I don't play way too many games other than Smash 4 and ROA at the moment. That's just kind of my favorite. So what are my favorite games? Of course, I really do like Pokemon games, pretty much all of them. I like the Smash Bros. Games. I like Mortal Kombat games a little bit. They're pretty fun. Street Fighter games I really like a lot also. I don't really like racing games, but I do like not all. I like a ton of the Star Wars games. Those are like my favorite games, so that's what I'm really hyped about with all this new stuff. Like Battlefront. I also do like Battlefield, so I like shooters, I guess you could say. So yeah, I don't know. Hopefully that answers somewhat of your question. So Skyward Link, the Soul Eater. What are your mains for each Smash game, and how did you choose them? Okay, so for 64, I have played so little of that game. I've played it like not that much at all. So I'd say my main's probably like Pikachu, maybe? I don't know. But for Melee, my main's definitely Ganondorf. He's all I play. He's the only character I'm okay with, because I haven't played Melee way too much lately, but that's the only game I'd say really okay with. For Brawl, I haven't played Brawl in a while, so the mains I used to have, or still have I guess, were Toon Link, Zero Suit Samus, and, well, Toon Link, Zero Suit Samus, Pit, and Ike. Ike, of course, because I wasn't very good at the game, so you know, Ike's smashes seem so OP, really, really good. Pit, because I just really liked his playstyle. I don't really know. I don't like it that much right now when I go back to play Brawl, but I liked it, so there you go. Zero Suit Samus I thought was really cool, had that nice side B, nice B. I thought Zero Suit Samus was a cool character, and I like Toon Link just because I like to spam. That's about it. I just love to spam in that game. I know that Toon Link can do a lot more than spamming, but all I would do personally is spam. Here we are for the hype. Let's see, Nick Leonhardt, what was your first console, and do you still like playing with it for nostalgic feels? Now, my first console was technically a PC with games once again like Lego Island, like Roller Coaster Tycoon, but my first, I guess, console would be a GameCube, and the reason we got a GameCube was to get a Shrek game. We got Shrek 2. We played that game for so much, so we got Shrek Super Slime. Not kidding. Then, of course, we got Smash Bros. We got, like, Bionicle's Heroes. We got all these games. We got all the Coliseum games, whatever. We sold all of our games like idiots to friggin' GameStop, because my mom's like, oh, when we sell these games, then we can buy more games. You know, it sounds good. Then you realize how little you get later on in life, but whatever. It sounded good back then. So first console was, I guess, GameCube, because we didn't have the other ones for some reason. I don't know why. And then my first other console was probably a Game Boy Color. Other than that, or not a Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advanced. And I got a Game Boy Color after a Game Boy Advance. I don't know why. It's weird. It's weird. So my friends bugged me picking a high tier character. For picking a high tier character Ness, but I choose him before we all knew he was good. +1. I feel like I should be able to play the character you enjoy the most. I'd say keep playing Ness. If people bug you, too bad for them. A lot of people hate fighting Ness or high tiers. But I'd say, like, if you pick them before they even know they're high tier, too bad for your opponent. Like, you enjoy the character. Play them. Play them. It doesn't matter. I mean, if you pick a character just because they're high tier, then I get a little bit salty. But if you pick them just because you like them, or just because you played them even before you knew they were good, just keep playing them. Who cares? Now, if I lose, they say I suck, and if I win, they blame it on the character. And I know they're just joking, but yeah, I get that a lot. I was playing Ness for a while. People did not like fighting against Ness. People like fighting against Lucas a little bit more, so maybe pick up Lucas, you know. It's really cool, you know. But I'd say, yeah, it's just kind of like that. You just kind of have to accept it. Eventually, they'll stop doing it, or you can just talk to them, just say, like, please stop. It's really annoying. I picked this character because I like him. I'd say just keep staying with your character. Oh yeah, or do what this guy says. Secondary, a low tier character, and then you could be like, I played a low tier hero, and then yeah, no, they can't complain as much. My first tournament win was a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. Gosh darn it, I was using a not battery man. I was using an old deck. It was a heroes deck. I don't remember exactly what it was, and I completely blew out the thing. Won every single match, and then I didn't go again for like a year or two. But as far as Smash Bros, my first tournament win was probably online, actually. And then I won that. It was pretty hard. And then in Utah, I've won not way too much. I don't know why. I haven't gone to much. Probably won at like, not Comic-Con. I don't know. I've had some mainly with my friends. Those were probably my first ones. Do you have other hobbies aside from Smash? Of course, I have YouTube. And then school, I guess. That's about it. Also, I do play Frisbee, Ultimate Frisbee. And I like to think I'm pretty good at Ultimate Frisbee. So, there's that. It's a pretty fun game. I recommend you play if you're not very athletic. If you just want to get good at a game, it's a fun game. I'd say Ultimate Frisbee if you like Smash Bros. I mean, if you're an unathletic person, kind of like me. I'm not super unathletic, but if you want the most athletic person in the world, I'd say Ultimate Frisbee is pretty nice. You have to learn how to run a lot, but, you know, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Oh, and also, what Smash game is your favorite? Smash 4. And actually, Project M is really fun too, but whatever. How tall am I? I don't know exactly the height of myself. I've failed at measuring myself many times, but I'm about 6'1" or 6'2", somewhere around there. So I'm about 6 feet tall. So there you go. I'm a monster. But that's all the Windows 8. That's all the things for right now. I hope you guys did enjoy. This is all the answers. Real one to not lose obesity. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, you know, like always. But if you have any other questions, comment it down below, because I hope that I'll be able to answer all these. And I hope that I did answer all your questions. I know this was an extremely long video, and I didn't mean to make it this long, but there were so many questions. I just had to get through them all, you know. I just like to not skip a single person, because, you know, when people have Q&As and they don't read every question, and then you feel like you just got skipped, Well, I didn't want that to happen to anyone, so I read all the questions. Skip through it again, as I said multiple times. If you just want to see your question, your face will be right there, as you can see. And if you're all the way to the end, let's have you say something to be a one-of-the-kind master that read all the way to the end. So I have a box of ding dongs, the chocolate cakes. So I'd say if you got all the way to the end, write the word chocolate frosting. Write chocolate frosting or something. I don't know. Just write chocolate, I guess. And maybe we'll confuse everybody. That's all I could say. But thank you guys for watching. I hope that I answered all your questions. And in the future, we'll be doing a little, maybe even today, I'll be doing a reaction video to my first video, which was really awful. So if you want to see that, and you want to see where I came from, then there we go. Thank you guys for watching, though, and I'll see you all next time.